Hello, and welcome to our second behind the scenes video with Urban Essence Salon and Spa. In this video, I will be making bath bonbons. Hello everybody, this is Teresa from Urban Essence Salon and Spa Bath and Body Products. Today, I am going to take you behind the scenes and show you how we make our bath bonbons. Just to give you a little bit of background on our bath bonbons, they are a product that you would put in the bathtub when you're taking a bath. We do not recommend them for the shower. A bath bonbon will help soften the water of your bathtub when you take your bath. What I have here today is some refined cocoa butter, and I'll tell you in just a minute why we use the refined and deodorized cocoa butter. We have some citric acid, and then we also have some sodium bicarbonate, otherwise known as baking soda. So if you don't already know, I'm going to explain this to you. When you mix sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, with citric acid, it forms like a little fizz under the water. So we're going to create these small bonbons that can be dropped into your bath. So we're going to be working with our stainless steel mixing bowl, our heat-proof spatula. We have a sieve or sifter, as some people call it. And then we have our mold. Some more background on these bath bonbons. We started making the bath bonbons probably when we first started our company. We discontinued the bath bonbons maybe about 10 years ago or so. However, we have a longtime customer of ours who really enjoy the bath bonbons, and I was told that if I do not make the bath bonbons for her, that I would be in trouble. So we still make them, but we only make them for that one customer. So let's get started. I'm going to start off by melting down our cocoa butter. And as I said, I would mention to you guys the reason why we use deodorized cocoa butter is because when you are trying to add fragrance to something, that strong, beautiful chocolate smell of cocoa butter would overpower any essential oil or any fragrance you're trying to add to your product. We're using a fragrance for her. It is the I can't remember the name of this fragrance, but we're using a fragrance for her that she loves, and we only order this fragrance for this customer. So let me get the cocoa butter melted down and we'll be back. We have melted our cocoa butter, so that's all melted. We're going to set that to the side and let that cool. And I decided to go with a bigger sifter just because I wanted to make sure everything gets through. I'm going to add the baking soda in, and I also decided to go with a smaller spatula, particularly for the end process when I go to put the bonbon mixture into the molds. So that's all in. Let's set that to the side. And I'm going to just sit that in. Cause a nice little cloud. Don't know if you guys can see the little cloud, but cause a nice little cloud. That's why it's always good to have on a mask or something. And obviously gloves, because sometimes you do have to use your hands with clean gloves to get everything through the sifter. And here we go with our citric acid. I'm not sure if you can see this. Let me see. I'll turn the camera up just a little bit so maybe you can see it a little better. I don't know if that went up good enough for you guys. Here we go. Just a little bit better, I think. The citric acid going in. Set this bowl to the side. That went all the way through this sifter, so we're good with that. Mix everything together. our cocoa butter. So I'm going to pour the cocoa butter in. Cocoa butter is all in. You always want to make sure you scrape the bowl. So I'm going to scrape the bowl, get as much out as I possibly can. And then mix that together. So it's turning into nice little slushy consistency. And it's getting like that because the cocoa butter is warmed, melted, warmed, and warm enough so that you'll have a better consistency to fill up the mold. Now that this is all nicely incorporated, as you can see, you can see that pretty good. It's nicely incorporated. We're going to go in with our fragrance. So I'm going to use, in this particular batch, I'm going to use about 4 milliliters. Or rather, let's see, I'm going to stop right there and mix that in. Yeah, we're going to leave it at 3 milliliters. So we're going to go in at 3 milliliters. Oh, goodness, that smells so good. This client or a customer of ours, she loves a flowery fragrance. I hope I said that right. Flowery fragrance. So we got the fragrance in there. And I'm going to grab a spoon. We're going to get some measuring spoons. I'll be right back. Stainless steel measuring spoons, which is great. Most things we use here in our studio are stainless steel or glass. It's not that often we use plastic. Plastic is too porous, so it makes it very difficult, one, to clean, and two, to get all of the fragrance that you've used previously out of the container or the vessel that you're using to make the product. So let's go in with our tablespoon here, and we're just going to pour it in. I'm trying to make this nice and neat. Oh well, the drop went into that one, so we're going to pour it into this one. This particular batch size that we make makes exactly 12 bonbons. Getting close there, guys. There's not much left in there. Alright, so I'm going to say we made it. there is some excess in the bowl, so I'm gonna make sure I top off each one of the bonbons and make sure they're all filled. Absolutely love this scraper. It gets every little bit out. So let's see, we're gonna put some here. Top that off. We're gonna definitely put some in this one. This one was a little low. So I can grab some more out there. Definitely want some in here. We're gonna put some here. Spot I kind of want to get everything up in there. The bath bonbons are now in the mold, and we are going to put them in the refrigerator for a little while, like I said, until they solidify. Then once they solidify, I will go ahead and pop them out the molds and let them come to room temperature, and then get them packaged for our customer. Okay, so we are back. The bonbons have been set in the refrigerator. They've hardened, and I took them out, and they are now at room temperature, so I'm gonna pop them all out. We got some treat bags here that we're going to put them in, along with some nice silvery twist ties there, and have a piece of freezer paper here so we can dump them out onto the freezer paper and not directly onto the table. I have to say, I really love the silicone molds. These silicone molds are a godsend because they just, everything you put in them, whether you're baking in them or using them in a different area like I'm using it in the Bath and Body arena, they're great. So this is our bonbon, and you only need one. Get a close-up up there. Let's turn it around for you. You only need one per bath. So what we've done is we made 12, and I'm going to pack them up into our treat bags. What is that? There you go. 6 in each bag. Normally we would put our label on the front of the bag before we pack them up, but like I said, we no longer make this product, so we no longer have any labels for this product. But our customer who loves these bath bonbons, she absolutely loves them, so she doesn't mind. So there you have it. Nice treat bag of bath bonbons. Get this one tied on there. I like these little ties because they're cute, and they have like a little silvery, shimmery silver. Hold on, let's turn it around so you can see. There you go. Nice treat bags, just like that. And we're all done. So I will see you all in the next video, and I hope you like our video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you like it. See you guys soon.